Hey, what's up guys? It's Sam here with Custom PC Review, and today we're going to be doing another video unboxing for you guys. And today's video unboxing is going to be on a headset. And as you can see right there, that headset looks pretty similar to something I've done maybe a year ago. And you'd be actually right, because this is the Tactic 3D Wrath headset. And the Tactic 3D Wrath headset is actually among the Tactic 3D family, as you can tell by its name, which means it's going to be similar to the Tactic 3D Sigma, which I have reviewed previously, as well as a couple other Tactic 3D headsets in this line. So there's also the Tactic 3D Alpha, as well as the Tactic 3D Omega, where the Omega is going to be wireless, as well as this one, the Wrath. So let's get this box open and let's see what we've got inside. Alright guys, so while I'm opening the box here, we're going to run through a couple of features so you guys know what you're going to get with the Tactic 3D Wrath. So a couple of the main features: it's got a steel core headband, which means it's going to be quite durable. And that is exactly what we saw on the Tactic 3D Sigma. So it looks like it's going to be pretty much the same design as the 3D Sigma, except you're going to get that wireless functionality. So on top of that, you're going to get 50mm full spectrum speakers, or aka drivers. And Creative just calls them full spectrum speakers, but they're pretty much drivers. And since they are 50mm, I am going to assume they're going to sound sort of like the Tactic 3D Sigma. So what does that mean? Well, that means it's going to be a little bit heavy on the bass, and it's still going to be good. It's still going to be, you know, it's going to be a pretty good headset, but it is going to be a little heavy on the bass. So it's going to be great for gaming. It's going to be great for movies, but you know, for those purists out there on the audio side that likes, you know, purely flat music, you know, balanced music, you might not like this headset that much. So right there we can see the USB cord. It looks like a very standard USB cord, very replaceable if you know, you lose it for some reason or another. And there we have the wireless transmitter, and it just pretty much looks like a straight USB key, nothing special there. And inside this, there should be a sound card, or a sound processor at least, because this headset does include the THX True Studio Pro software suite. So what's included in the THX True Studio Pro software suite? Well, you're going to get THX True Studio Pro Surround. Now what that does is it simulates surround sound with your headset. So say you're playing a game with 5.1 or 7.1, well, it's going to simulate the sound in your headset, because your headset only has 2 speakers. It's not actually 5 or 7.1 surround, but they simulate it by, you know, using a lot of audio magic in order to make it sound like it's 7.1 or 5.1. So here we have the microphone. It looks very standard, looks very much like the old one. Looks like they have added a couple hooks right at the end there, next to the mic's windscreen, or I don't know, whatever they call that little foam piece. But to keep the windscreen on, I know the Tactic 3D Sigma, they didn't really have that, so it kept falling off, and you know, that was one of the issues that I faced. But here we can look at the headset itself, and it looks very, very similar to the Tactic 3D Sigma that we all know and love. So in there we've got that steel core headband, so it's going to be extremely durable and extremely tough. And up here we've got that nice layer of padding that's going to be very comfortable for your head. And right there we've got that leatherette ear pad. So I'm not sure I'm a very big fan of the leatherette ear pads. You know, those, maybe after like 2 or 3 hours, your ears do get kind of hot, and they do get kind of sweaty and a little uncomfortable, especially if you live somewhere like I do in California, where, you know, it's always sunny here and it's just going to get hot after a while. But down there you did see the USB connector for charging your headphones, as well as the microphone port up front. Here you got the power and the volume up and down buttons, and as you can see, with me pushing the power button, the headphones did just pop alive. And I guess at least we know this pair of headphones are going to be LED lit on the ear cups at least. I know the Tactic 3D Sigma wasn't lit, and it was a little disappointing because a couple blue LEDs there would have looked fantastic. And there's the headphone attached, so that's how the headset's gonna look after everything is put together. And gotta admit, it is a pretty good looking pair of headphones. The microphone does look a little off. I thought it looked off with the Tactic 3D Sigma, and it looks like they kept to the same design. So I'm gonna have a full review for you guys soon enough. You know, it's gonna pretty much be a test of the wireless ability, because I believe this headset should have similar characteristics to the Tactic 3D Sigma, but definitely stay tuned for that. I've got a couple more product shots, so if you guys are interested, stay tuned for that as well. I just want to thank Creative for sending this out for a review. Definitely appreciate it. And I want to thank all of you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more. What we're going to do, of course, is going to take a look at the backlighting on both of these keyboards. And one of the functions that I found really cool with the backlighting is the fact that you can set it to a mode called pulsing mode, and that would be the top mode on this keyboard. And when you set it to this mode, the keyboard actually starts pulsing. I don't know how useful this is during